It's not unusual for western Montana rivers to drop dramatically by this point in the summer, but this year the Clark Fork and the Bitterroot are at extremely low levels. That's raising concerns about what conditions will be like before the rains return this fall. Although it's easy to blame the recent spate of hot, dry weather for the low river levels, experts who've been watching conditions all year long were warning us this was going to be a very dry year late last winter. While the winter wasn't exactly dry, it was also not all that wet, and by the time we emerged from spring, the outlook was for below average runoff. And that's exactly what's happened. In fact, it's probably even a little worse than forecast, thanks to the long stretch of dry summer weather with temperatures staying well into the 90s through much of July. The Bitterroot, Clark Fork, and Blackfoot are all extraordinarily low, even considering it's almost the end of summer. With more hot weather in the forecast, the Clark Fork Coalition is urging people to take steps to conserve water as much as possible. The coalition suggests people closely follow the fishing restrictions the state has already imposed on the rivers and avoid side streams with low flows. That includes fishing in the morning when water temps are lower and releasing fish as quickly as possible to keep them from being stressed. At home, the group suggests everyone minimize the amount of water you use and water yards and fields during the cooler times of the day. Unfortunately, there's not much relief in sight either. The long-range forecasts continue to predict hot and dry weather through the end of the month. Along the Bitterroot River, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.